I think we are live.
Yes, we are live now. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our business page, Raji Sujesh, and I have here a beautiful guest today, Miss Catherine Okeke. She is from Manchester, UK. And thank you, Kath, accepting my invitation and to join this event. I'm really glad to connect with you. Thank
It's an
you.
absolute blessing.
Yes, yeah,
Thank you so much for having me.
yes. Okay, so before I'm really excited to be on live and to hear from your story. Really, I'm really excited. But let me introduce myself before moving to the card. So those who don't know me really, for the new followers, myself, Raji Sujesh. I'm originally from India, currently live in Qatar, and I have been here in Qatar with my beautiful family for almost 11 years now. Basically, I'm a registered nurse, and currently I'm doing a digital entrepreneurship also. And I'm a mom of three kids, and I'm wife too. So I feel that's all about me. And I'm really inspired and motivated from the different purples. And when I joined in this community, I'm really motivated and inspired from many peoples, and Kath is one of the best among them. And so I felt sharing an experience is always a good opportunity to learn from others. So that's why I felt that I will invite you as a guest and to share your story. Really, there are many peoples to hear that. So for them, I'm inviting to share your story here. Success story, of course. I know that that's going to an amazing journey. So, okay, Kath, now go ahead. The floor is yours now.
Thank you so much. I've got to say, I'm nothing special. I'm not a social media guru, and I'm just here as a online entrepreneur. But I'm a mom. I'm a mom of 4 beautiful kids. I'm a wife. I'm Kat. My full name is Kathleen Okeke. I'm originally from Hungary. I live in the UK with my beautiful family for almost 20 years. And my profession is advocate and interpreter. Currently, I'm based in a 9 to 5 government settings as an admin, and I'm a successful online entrepreneur. So I started my online journey from a place of desperation, and I never ever planned to be an online entrepreneur. I think I've just evolved in this place, like so many of us. So here I am today, and I'm so grateful to share my journey. As I said, I'm nothing special. I just took a leap of faith and dived into this online space. So I hope I bring some values with my story to you guys. And I really appreciate each one of you who are joining in live or watching the replay.
Okay, that's great. That's
Just in
great.
a nutshell, yeah.
Yeah. So, Kath, would you mind in explaining that what was your deepest desire to drive into the digital online from the offline? I know that you are a government professional. So, what was your deepest desire actually?
Um, I've got to say, 2020 during the pandemic was a big shift. Um, you know, we had to like stop and reflect on our life. We realized that we could not take anything for granted. And I really appreciate, having a full-time job, having 4 children is a true blessing. But we kind of come to that term that we realize what's most important, in life is family and good health. And I've been living a very busy schedule, being full-time worker and having 4 kids, running the family. And I remember, me and my husband, it was around end of 2020 and beginning of 2021. I was in a in a place of desperation. I knew, or we knew, both me and my husband Ben, we knew we had to change something. We could not continue the way we were going to. We got married because we wanted to spend the rest of our life together, and the reality is life happens, and we barely seen each other due to work commitments, and it's how we managed to look after the kids without paying out for childcare. I was doing day job 9 to 5. He was doing a night shift, so we were barely seeing each other, and it affects the family. The quality time we spend together as a family. So deep down there was a need for a change, and we both knew we had to change something. And I felt where I was stuck and burned out. I was juggling between work and family all the time. I was rushing and never met those things I planned. And basically, to be honest, I never even had a plan for the future. I was just um, flowing with, day by day. Every day just gone so quick. I don't even know what happened to 2020, and just time flew by. So I was so grateful when actually a trusted family member introduced this platform to us, this online business. And first of all, I said nothing to do with me. I appreciated him offering us to look into it, but I am not a business-led person. I never done business in my life, especially online business. So I had to let go all those negative stories attached to online working. I had to let all those things go in order to be able to just look into it, because I was so against it. I wouldn't even look into it. But I think we had to come to one point, me and husband sat down together. We really felt like we've got to make a change, and we decided to look into this opportunity. And when we did, we absolutely fell in love with the whole business opportunity, with the whole system, how it was explained. And I felt like a calling. I felt like actually I could do this, all I could see all these people, who started their business. They're all like gratitude driven, ordinary people just like me. And they can use this preventive work system to generate an income. I could see the earning potential in it. I was willing to learn new things, and at that point, I give myself like full permission to let all those things go. What was holding me back from progressing, and it was like a momentum there. When I actually allowed myself to be open, to look into it, and then we made a decision together that we actually going to do this. That was another momentum, and because I've got this drive, I was just so ready for a change. I had this deep desire for a change that kept me going as well. So here I am today as a successful online entrepreneur, and I really appreciate, every little successes, every challenges, every setbacks, I had during this period, because just made me appreciate more. And this how we are becoming, successful in this business. We all, the platform itself works. It's set up to work for everyone. But when we appreciate every little things, and we celebrate every little successes, we actually becoming successful. So I'm just so grateful to be here and share this.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, I love it because you know that finally you did it. Both of you have taken a right decision. So, you know, there are many people, they were inquiring regarding. So, it's okay. It's normal to be skeptical. But how
Absolutely.
can we avoid this skeptical? It's okay to normal. Even I was also in the beginning, I was also skeptical. There are
Mhm.
many legends were sharing that initially they were skeptical, but how can we avoid this skepticism? Is there any suggestions from your part?
Mhm. I was in a lucky position because I was given the link by a trusted family member who started his own business, and he was into it already. So I've got to say this is not a get rich quick scheme. If it was, we would be lying. So this is something. How can I say? When I heard about it, I was skeptical about just genuinely like online business, because there's so many, scam out there. But I've got to say there is so many good opportunities online out there as well. And the one we find, or the one find its way to us, is what I can and talk about it. This is a genuine, legit business. And it's that legit, you've got to pay your taxes. You've got to have a national security number in order to pay your taxes. You can run it from any part of the world, or you've got to register at some point in your country where your residency. So it is a legit business. The earning potential in it is limitless. But you kind of you've got to come in and see it yourself. See it yourself if it would work for you, if actually you could do it, because it works for everyone. But you've got to come in, and if you come in, you see what the business is about, how you actually create an online income. And when you see that, you've got to decide it for yourself if it's something you could do or you would like to invest, because it's a life-changing opportunity. Everything's gone online, we do shopping online, we do meet appointments, we can even meet a doctor online if you need consultation through, Zoom meetings or video calls. We do so many things online. We do online banking, and so many things, you can read a book online, you can attend a course. So why not create an income? So there was a shift in my life as well. I had to just, accept this, because we are living in a digital age, and actually we are reaching out to wonderful people who need to see this, and who need to access our services, because we not only run our business, we offer our services as well. Not only the training and the information and the huge online entrepreneur community we are part of, but we offer our one-to-one live support. And it's such a wonderful way of being, learn the business and pass it on to someone. Then you can just actually sit back and see them, watch them growing and blooming, and we celebrate each other's successes. It's such a wonderful way of being. And I would say you've got to come in and check it yourself. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, yes, you are true, because I agreed with that. We are not here to look on to the results, not only on the income or money. No, we are here to help others also to create their own environment and create their
Mhm.
own space. Actually, they are creating their own brand, which is something amazing, right? So
Yeah.
this is the reason we all get fully satisfied in this work, even though we were skeptical, and once into the platform we realized that we're exploring these ideas and connecting with these global connection. That's something amazing. It was a great experience to me as well. So okay, but uh, the life it's the same, like your life also changed. So how we can say that the allow, so as you said that you are switching from a full-time job to the part-time jobs, how it is it possible to change from full-time job, or maybe there are
Yeah.
business owners who is quitting the job? So is it possible from this digital online business?
Absolutely. But I've got to start. It is possible to start, when you're having a full-time job, because I'm so grateful I did, start my own digital business when I was a full-time employee. I had all my, family commitments and work commitments. But when I looked into it, and then I started learning about new ways, it just opened my eyes and looked into opportunities I didn't know was existing, and just lifted my spirit up as well. When you're learning things and coming out of your way, of your comfort zone, just set me on a path, on a growth path. And it was just such an uplifting experience. And actually, you can do this business when you're a full-time employee, just to supplement your income. I said it before and I'm going to repeat it again. It's not a get rich quick scheme. So it takes time for the business to set up. But some people reach that breakthrough point within a month or 2 months, 3 months. Some people reach that breakthrough point a bit later or see the first results. We are all different. I've seen results after 4 months. So I actually, it allowed me to reduce my full-time employment because I knew there was another stream of income coming in. So it was a life-changing experience for me, becoming a part-timer and running my business at the background. So ultimately, my goal is to do this full-time and probably spend, because we're still giving back to the community. We work with people, we support people to start and run their businesses, and we are growing together. We support each other. But that's the ultimate goal, when you love what you're doing, you would never work in your life again, because it's a kind of, a way of being instead of, you would call it a work. It's a wonderful way of being. Yes.
That's awesome.
I'm not sure if
Awesome.
I answered your question.
Yeah. It was a life-changing experience. That's awesome, because this is a challenge that you have taken. Something I have also learned that we should go through our challenges. Then only we will be successful,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Absolutely. It's how
Yeah.
we grow when we challenge ourselves. If we just sit at home comfortably and scrolling up and down on our phone, watching people growing, I've done that before. I've got to say, I followed people online, flourishing before I actually this business find its way to me. And it's just there's so much potential in online business, and actually it's accessible. All you need is a smartphone or a laptop or computer, Wi-Fi or internet connection, and the proven to work system. What we actually we have the full package, training and everything, support, one-to-one support, huge communities. Why our business is so successful? Because we support each other, genuinely, like gratitude driven, community entrepreneurs who are in it, to make a difference. So that makes this business special. And earning, creating an online income, that's an absolute bonus, and life changing. But I've got to say, it's not only the, not the financial impact and that I reduce my hours at work, but this business offers a true transformation as well, because you keep challenging yourself, you keep coming out of your comfort zone, just allow you to grow and flourish, just offers a true transformation. Breaking my tongue there. But yeah, it's an absolute divine. I've got to say, this business offers so much more, not only financial, financial impact, but offers so much more, the transformation you can go through, the self-awareness, how the connection we make with wonderful people like you and with so many people all around the world. It's just so uplifting and so rewarding when we just sit together, and share our stories.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, as you said that we are living in this digital world. Actually, the world is dramatically changing day by day, second by second. So actually, we have to run behind that, right? So everyone knows that if the world is changing, so that's why the media is changed completely online, from offline to online. So but there are many scams are happening in these online businesses. This is
Yes.
one of the reason that people are really skeptical also, that they feel hesitate to join this
Mm-hmm.
business. So how
Mm-hmm.
how we can ensure that this our business is not scam? How we can ensure?
Well, I've got to say, when you come in and get the link to look into the business, I've got to say, you've got to check it out yourself and make a decision for yourself. But before you make the next step, if you decide to dive into this business or, find out more, get in touch with us personally, get in touch with Raji or myself and ask questions. You can even, make a comment under this chat, under this video, ask your questions, get in touch with us, make sure we are the people behind behind the page or behind the messages. We are transparent, we share, we are private people. Like me, when I started my online business, I was very private, but I opened up to new opportunities and opened up, to connect with people. So even though I'm keeping my privacy, the privacy of my family, and I do care how much I share about my private life, but I am open to business. It's almost like 24/7 we are open to business. We've got to respect the time differences and each other life, but send a message and request a call. Make sure that we are behind we are the face behind the messages and everything, because we are here, we are real people with real business and real results. So I think you just got to come in and see it yourself, get the information you need. All I can say, we don't do any direct sales. We don't advertise any products on our social media sites. So if you visit Raji's or my social media sites, you don't see any products advertised there. We don't do shipping. We don't do so many things. We don't do. But if you want to find out what we actually do, you've got to come in and just watch a short information session. It's like 90 minutes. The first 45 minutes explains how we generate an income, what is the business is actually about, and get that information. Then we can talk, and if you have any more questions, we can answer those questions. We are here. So that's the best way, to get
Yes.
in, have a look around, see it yourself, ask questions, make sure we are the people behind it, and take a leap of faith as well. And also, I've got to mention, we've got a 30 days guarantee. If you actually decided to come in and, take the next step and look into the business in a deeper level, and access our community and all those benefits this we offer for the start, then you have 30 days guarantee, money back guarantee, or a 30 days free trial. I would say you've got you can always say, oh, this is not for me. When you looked around from the inside, you can always say, it's not for me. It's not for everyone. But I would not believe if it would have been for me if I didn't look into it from the inside. But our potential is limitless. We've just got to let go all those limiting beliefs and limiting, stories, negative stories, but holding us back from progressing. Because we all meant for more, and this is our time to let go all those things and just take a leap of faith and create a future, we dreamt of. Yeah, come in and look around from the inside is all I would say.
Yes. Yes, that's amazing. Yeah, really. Adding to on top of that, that I would
Mm.
love to always encourage people to check out until and unless you check it, you are not ready to take an action for, especially
Mhm.
for step two, because this is a type of affiliate marketing which have a they're formulated in a different way actually, which is more
Mhm.
attractive. That is a step by step. This is
Yeah,
not for it's so here the company is has created a system to choose the right people. I have understand, am I right? So choose the right
absolutely.
people. Yeah,
Hmm.
because
Yes,
these
what I would say, we don't chase anybody. We don't go after family and friends. What we do, because we have this system created and use social media to reach out to people, but it's kind of like an attraction marketing. So people who are interested will contact us, will connect with us. People who are interested close the door. So people who are interested in, in new opportunities or interested in starting something new or looking into online business, they contact us and for more information, then we take it from there. So we don't chase anybody, and that is the beauty in it. We have automated system built in, which we use, or the system, an automated system built into every social media platforms and to the sales system we have. So it's just an absolute, how can I say it? Everyone can do it. Everyone can do it. It's designed for everyone. It's accessible for everyone, the training and the system. You can instantly plug into a system which works, but it doesn't generate results as soon as you plug in. But the platform is there, and it takes time, to make those momentums. But it works for everyone, and we are seeing results, and we're seeing the growth. We are learning together and flourishing. It's such a wonderful place to be. I'm so glad that this business find its way to me, and probably we are one of the luckiest, because I never did any business in my life before. So I'm one of the lucky ones that didn't experience any, setbacks in business or, going off the trail. This is it for me. This is it, and I'm so glad to share.
Yeah. What I really love, it's a global connection, the global support you receive for 24/7, which is something amazing, that because you don't face any issues. If particularly if you are working in a company, if you are facing any issues, you have to follow the hierarchy or something like that. There is a designated formula there. But here in our company, so we don't face any issues to contact anyone 24 hours 7. We will get support. And Kath, I would like to. Actually, I think you have already answered this question, because the eligibility criteria. The people think, so am I eligible to do this digital online marketing? Because I am entirely from a different professional background. So how can see? If look at me, I'm a registered nurse. I have a medical background, and you have a different background. So how people can think in that way? That's what would be the eligibility. Is there any specific eligibility criteria for this, or any peoples they can come in and get trained? So please explain more about our training system and these eligibility criteria, please.
I would say, as long as you are willing to learn and you are open to new opportunities, and you have a drive, you have a deep desire for a change, this might be for you, regardless of your age, regardless of your background, your educational background, regardless of your IT skills, regardless of your, regardless where you came from, because it's a global business. It's accessible through internet, from any part of the world. And like me, I don't have any business background. I don't have any marketing experience. So I've been working on the computer, with computer at work, but computer never been my best friend in my life. So I would say my IT skills are just basic, but we have this training which is so easy to follow. And if you come in, you access the training 24/7. So anytime you need, the training is there, and video based, short 5 minutes trainings. And it's so easy to understand, because it's telling you what to do, how to, just basic things, how to set up a website, but it's so simple, because it's designed by expert for people like us, ordinary people like us, made it so much easier for us to use it and access it. So, and we've got contact with the expert, because we are part of this huge global online community. So we can reach out to them. The training is always updated, up to the latest trend. Like me, I think I'm on 6 social media platform now. I've got 2 income streams, active income streams, since I started my online business. So it's growing. I started with one social media platform and one online, one income stream, and it's just growing. As you are learning more, as you can take more and more to learn, because there's so much to learn, and we can grow and grow. Yeah, I would say anyone can do it. Just you've got to have you've got to be open to learn, and open to new opportunities, and have that drive, that would keep you going. And we are here as well to support. If you come in, you come in through Raji or me, we are here to support. We offer one-to-one support, or anytime, you can contact me, anyone from anywhere, ask any question, and I'm sure Raji is the same. We are here to support, and it's so uplifting, when you learn something and you can pass it on to someone. It's such an uplifting feeling, and so rewarding. So we are here to support you and guide you all the way, but you can get access to the training, the online community, and the information. We have meetings. If you need more, training on something, we have masterminds, when people who are really, really successful in the business, sharing how what they are doing and how they are doing it, genuinely just sharing their successes and passing on them little advices and top tips. Yeah, it's so accessible for everyone. So even language should not hold you back. My English is not my first language. It's my second language, I would say. But as I'm originally from Hungary, but as long as you understand the training, what the business is about, and your mentor, your contact who introduced the business to you, explain to you, and you understand, you have full understanding of the business, anyone can do it. You can reach out to those people you share the same languages. We have groups within our huge community, sharing the same languages. Yeah, it's the language is not a barrier. That should not hold anybody back. My English improved since, and my public speaking improved since I started. Yes.
Yeah.
That's another.
Yeah. That's an extra advantage, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, yeah, you're right. I agree to your point. So, so now I think we of course we cannot cover all the informations in this live or in this video. Of course, we have to follow that steps that was
Mm-hmm.
company was created. So, what would be the significance of following this step by step? And can you please explain if anyone needs? Thank you for watching. There are so many yeah, business partners are commenting, and thank you for watching all from anywhere in the world, you know. So if
What a
anyone
question.
is really interested to join, what they want to do from the beginning, step one, step two, can you please explain this, what they will initially they
Mm-hmm. Yes. I would say the first step is always, to get that link, whether you've seen a advertisement on one of the social media platforms, and you given your name and email address for more information. That would be the first step. Or you can visit our website and put your name and email address directly on our website for more information. Then you instantly get access to a 90 minutes workshop, which you can watch the latest recorded one. The first 45 minutes, it's all about the business, how we generate an income. And the last 45 minutes is ordinary people's true account, how this business changed their life, and their results, they share with us. So that would be the first step. to sign up for the info session with your name and email address, and there's no string attached. It's free. The information itself, it's free. And if you do sign up, please check your spam or junk inbox, because an automated email goes to your inbox, but sometimes it goes to the junk inbox. So just check that inbox, and you can also book a live session or watch the instant one. And when you did that, just get in touch with us, and let us know, connect with us through social media, or leave a message on our post on our social media sites, and let us know you are interested, you are into it, you are looking into it, and we can start the conversation from there. Make sure that get in touch with us, and if you have any questions, you can ask your questions. Then you can take the next step further. So when you take that next step further, you have 30 days to decide if this business is for you or not. But when you took the next step further, you get access to the basic training, you get access to information, you get more and more training videos about the business, you get access to this huge online supporting community, and you can see from the inside what people are sharing, all the successes, and how we are actually, flourishing in this business. And if you still decide if it's not for you, you can change your mind and say, I'm out before the first coaching call. So it's very important. If you decide it's not for you, you've got this 30 days trial before the first coaching call, because when you have the first coaching call within this period, then you have that last puzzle, what you need to see the big picture. You get the full information there, the exact information you need, to decide what you're going to do. We've got options, we've got 5 income streams. We can choose from whatever suits us, suits you to look into it. Yeah, that would be it. And then you actually decide, to start your own business. It's then you get access for the for training. We are there to support you, one-to-one support, and this support is like a lifetime support. As long as we are in the business, we are there to support you. The community is growing day by day. That shows that it's a legit business, and it's just worth looking into it. So we'll be there supporting each other as long as we have internet access. This business will go on by God's grace. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. You have explained it well by
Yeah, have I
organization.
missed anything? Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I will always encourage people to the step 2, which is most beautiful, and it's an amazing opportunity. That's something that company is offering to us, that to know their business models. They are giving a 30 days trial period. Why can't you test it? Why can't you test it? Because if you are really interested to do an online business, or to have a side hustle, or to have a multiple streams of income, why can't you test it? And then you decide if it's right for you or not. Yeah, that would be an amazing decision, because then we can choose the right person onto the platform only. So until you come into this 30 days trial period, you won't have much idea regarding the business model. So once as long as you are into the 30 days trial period, then you will have a clear idea about business model, what we have to do, how to do the market, everything. So you will be assigned a personal mentor and coach, which is really beautiful, right? So this is the reason. So that's why we are encouraging to just try it out. There is no loss or no gain. Okay, so we should be ready to take a risk always. That our life is at risk. so what is the value of money? Yeah, of course, money is value, but we should be ready to take any risk. So that's what. And Kath, we have some beautiful ladies here commenting.
Mhm.
Yeah, see her, Miss Stella Oila. Hello, ladies. Hi, Stella. Hi, Stella. Nice to meet you.
We have
Yes,
Deborah.
Deborah.
Thank you
Hi.
for Deborah.
Yeah. Deborah is mentioned. It's a legit business and worth checking it out. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Deborah, for your beautiful comment. Yeah, and she also mentioned about the streams, the multiple streams of income, 5 streams of income. So you know, the Kath, we should have a multiple streams. So what is the significance of having multiple streams of income? Because if we
Mhm.
this depends on their intention to have this income and their experience. I have learned from my experience that we should have a multiple streams of income. Why? Because that if anything happens to or close the one way, that there is another way, door is open for us,
Mhm.
so that we don't need to worry and we will be in peace. Of course, so this
Absolutely.
is the
You know,
reason.
this platform we are using, this particular platform, developed actually 6 years ago by experts, by the founders of this program. So we've been using it, and it's actually survived the pandemic, thrived through the pandemic, and continues thriving, changing people's lives. So it just shows, especially when what happened in 2020, it was like it's, it was just like a wake up call for each one of us, to appreciate things, as they are, and to open our eyes to new opportunities, because we cannot take anything for granted, even if you have a full-time job or paid job, or you can allow to not to work. We cannot take anything for granted. So I agree. We've got to have a other stream of incomes, coming in.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes. And here, Miss Shobha Prakash, and actually, she's my mentor.
Oh, wow, wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank
she's
you so
watching
much
from
for
Dubai.
watching.
I am so glad to connect with her. And yeah, she mentioned here this is an amazing platform for Plan B, of course, in our life. Watch, check it out. So, people who are
Mhm.
watching us, please throughout go to the comments and see. And there are a lot to hear. There are a lot. This is not an end. This is not only one or me or Kath. No, this is I cannot. There is a wide community have involved
Mhm.
in this business. So if people think that this is a scam, that we can cheat one person or maybe a particular community or maybe a particular nationality if we are extending, but how can we cheat the global people? In the
Mhm.
reason. So that's what it's a
Yeah.
legitimate, flexible business actually, because we are paying tax. So this is the reason
Mhm.
I have attracted to this business. Really, I think. Kath, we are out of time or we are on time?
Yes, yeah, time flies by when you're having fun. But I just wanted to shout out to all those beautiful people, who already showed an interest, into this business. And thank you for your trust. We truly appreciate you guys. And wanted to shout out to those people, our tight circle in this huge community we're working with, because we are here to support each other. We are growing, and we are learning together, and we are celebrating our successes. So I am so grateful for each one of you, and each one of you are watching live or watching the replay. It's such a blessing, to leverage the internet in a more meaningful way and connect with people, hopefully with those who need to see this. And it's not about creating a huge um, online followers. It's all about the quality, and to find those people who actually need to access our services, because it can be a life-changing opportunity. So we are so grateful for this opportunity to go
Yeah.
live and share our story and this business.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm so. It's my pleasure to have Miss Kath here today.
Mm.
Actually, I'm not knowing her personally, but now I just feel that she's my own sister. That's
Oh, wonderful. We are sharing this journey. We are on the same path, and we come across, people's path in this life, and we are sharing the same journey, and it's such a wonderful way, getting to know each other. And I've learned so much from you as well, so I am so grateful for that.
Thank you so much. And okay, lastly, but not leastly, so I would love to mention that in order to, there are lots of, I know that 99.9% of people around the world scrolling in the mobiles and wasting their time, killing their time, right? So
Absolutely.
why
I used
can't
to do that as well.
yeah, why can't you use the or leverage the internet and this time to to have some incomes, to create some incomes for your achievements? So or this, just think it out, just think it out, rather than going and scrolling down. Just scroll,
Mhm.
be active in social media, but along with that, you create an extra income. That's something wonderful, right? So if you
Yes.
are ready to do that, please do connect with either me or Miss Kath. And so we are ready to help you. We are here to support you, everyone. So also, I would like to mention that also, in order to you want to be success, you don't want to achieve everything, each single part from everything. No, it's not like that. There's something that you learn by your own experience. You go through your challenges, look back, set what you have set, and what you are here now. So then you will get lots of things get learned, and you are experienced already. So that will ultimately taking you to success, really. Because I have a personal experience, really. If I had a challenges many times.
Mhm.
So I'm ready to share my story, maybe in next video or next talk, right? Because we
Yes,
have,
I'd love to hear your story.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
we're just running out of time now.
yeah, yes.
It would
So
be good to
we'll,
hear your side of the story, as well.
yeah, of course. So this is not an end. We just started that. We are here
Mm.
to hear from a different, there are many legends out there in the community, and Miss Kath is one of the best among them.
Oh, thank you. I've got to say, we are ordinary people like anyone else. We are nothing special. We just took a leap of faith and dived into this online space. And we are just leveraging the internet in a more meaningful way by using this proven to work business model or system. And it is there, it is accessible for everyone. So come and check it out for yourself. Take that leap of faith and that courage to, look into something new, some new opportunities, and get in touch with Raji or myself and just decide it for yourself if it is for you or not. We look forward to seeing if it is for you. And we would be there supporting you, guiding you all the way. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. So if we want to connect with us, please register. My website ID is www.rajisujish.com, and Kath website ID, please.
My website is, I actually just updated my website, so it's www and my full name, katalineokeke.com, KATALINOKEK.com. Yeah, that's it. So get in touch with us and
Yes.
check it out yourself. So looking into it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night and God bless.
Good
Bye
night
bye
to
from the UK.
have a nice day.
And you too. Bye bye.